Welcome everybody to Freestyle Fitness. I'm coming at you today again with another yoga practice. So this yoga practice is a little bit more fiery. We will be standing today on one leg for some time. So really you can make a yoga practice for you. And that's the beauty part about practicing yoga is once you kind of learn the postures and the poses, you really can take yoga and make it whatever it is that your body is seeking. Some of the things I love about yoga are these nice strong holds in Warrior Twos, in Warrior Threes. It's a lot of balance, strength, and stability. Those are the things I love. I also love to challenge my strength sometimes in yoga too when I want less of a stretch and I want to still feel powerful, but I don't necessarily want to jump around. So this is kind of what this workout will be. This is, like I said, it's a little bit more fiery. I would say it's more of an intermediate practice rather than a beginner. But you can certainly, the beauty thing about having this on video is you can pause the video, you can go back, you can rewind, right? So there's a lot of tools that you now have that you can listen to the cues closely, see how the position's happening, and try it. Like stop the video, try it, and then get back into the video. If something looks intriguing to you that you'd like to try. A lot of postures in yoga, I didn't even know I could try. All those cool ones that you see on Instagram, I didn't know I could do them. I just started messing around. And that's really how I started my love of yoga and realizing, geez, I needed to be a little more open, more flexible, a little more balanced rather than just working out and pushing weights all day. So let's take today for a little bit different type of practice. I always, again, like to clear my space, clear my head, and really set my intention for what I'm about to practice. So doing that, I already know I want to take these, I like to be on the shins like I told you before. You don't have to be. Take it right down to your bottom. Doesn't matter. I want you to find a comfortable position, nice long spine. Take a deep inhale through the nose, allowing the chest and lungs to expand and fill with air. Then a big giant exhale, allowing all breath to circulate out of the body. Take an inhale, big deep inhale. Big giant exhale, rolling the shoulders back. One more, let the shoulders draw up. And then big giant exhale, roll them back. Good, I'm going to take the left ear right to the shoulder here, and I'm going to take a couple little neck rolls just to kind of get moving. I'm going to take my head back today. That doesn't mean you have to. If you're not feeling it, don't do it. You go real slow if you decide to do that. So just a couple little neck rolls. Okay, being careful. Got a lot of tendons here. Okay, so just gentle, gentle, gentle. Good, and then when you are ready, we're going to get moving. The warm-up today, how we're going to warm up, we're going to take some sun salutations. This is my version of a sun salutation. It's really meant to just open up and bring blood flow to the entire body. So, and create a little bit of heat. So let's take the fingertips down to the mat. Knees will be directly underneath the hips here. Nice neutral back. We're going to take a couple cat-cows. Take an exhale. Press the hands into the mat, chin to chest, drive the hips underneath you, and then on your inhale, take the tailbone, lift it up, belly drops, shoulders draw together, head lifts, exhale, cat. Inhale, we call that cow. Think of the cow belly, the cow udders, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then in between those two movements is what we call neutral. Okay, nice neutral back, which means the belly is activated with the hips in neutral position. So we're not in anterior tilt and we're not in posterior tilt. There's something in between there that is called neutral. So fingertips press into the mat, take your toes, tuck them either underneath you. Here's one way you could come up into down dog, okay, and press back, or you can take a step back, and then press back to downward facing dog. That just becomes a personal preference as you practice. There's no wrong way. I want you to know that when you're moving, okay? Especially when you're moving slow. This is about, we practice here the exploration of movement and the exploration of sensation in the body. So none of that can be wrong. Our body moves in so many different planes, So many different ways. Everybody has their own range of motion too. So I want you to remember that. This is your practice, your body. So be careful. If you see me doing something, you're like, no way. Yeah, don't try it. Do something else. You can always find something else to do. So from this nice little pedal out the heel here, I want to take this just a little bit deeper. So I'm going to bend one knee, and I'm going to kind of shift my body and bring the hips through. And then again, we're just taking a nice little twist here. Okay, nice little twist. So you should be able to match some type of sensation. You can feel what that feels like, the deeper the twist. And then take your toes out just a little bit so the feet come away from each other. You're going to bend your knees and then stretch the hips back toward the heels. Lift the legs, come through a high plank. Press back to down dog. Bend the knees, take the hips back. Lift, roll, high plank. And then just shift it all the way back and hold. Oh, I know, that's already at the beginning. That's terrible. Take those big toes together. Gently lift the tailbone up toward the sky. Press the chest back toward the thighs. Lengthen the legs. Good. And then I want you to bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Let's step the right foot to the right thumb. Take the left foot to follow. Take an exhale. Fold. This is where I find the breath. Exhale. Inhale, rolling up through the spine, half lift. So the chest is now parallel to the floor. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands draw behind the calves. Pull yourself a little closer. Bend the knees. Let your head be heavy. Let your shoulders be heavy. Tuck your chin. Press through all four corners of the feet. Squeeze your tush and then stack up the spine. One vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to lift. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Take a big giant inhale. Take the fingertips, reach. I've got a little steeple grip with the index fingers out here. Good. I'm going to take my thumb here. I'm going to remind myself, third eye, little intuition. Check it. It's there. Trust it. Take the inhale, lift. Take an exhale. Open up through cactus arms, really opening up the shoulders, the chest. Take your time there. Reach and then swan dive all the way back. Exhale. Take an inhale, rolling up. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands. We're going to step back through plank, high plank. Okay, a low plank is what we call chaturanga. Oh my God, you can also bring the knees down and then take it through a little cobra. Okay, chin to chest, take it back, downward facing dog. So nice little breath here. Okay, every down dog should feel just a little bit different. The first one never feels good, the first couple. Okay, so take a moment, couple breaths to reset here. We're going to take one more sun salutation. We're going to bend the knees. You're going to look at the thumbs. You can step, float, or hop the feet up to the exhale. Fold to the inhale, rolling up to half lift. So you can see today we're taking this whole flow. We're not really lasting too long in one position, right? Bend the knees, inhale. We're still in control of our movement. Good, open up. I want you to take the thumb, tap it to that third eye, inhale, lift. Open up, exhale, and then swan dive it all the way back, forward fold. So we're just learning to move everything at the same rate. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen the spine, get there, and then find forward fold again. Bend the knees, plant the hands. Let's step it back through plank. You've got chaturanga option here into upward facing dog, and then let's take it back to downward facing dog. By the way, if you feel like that's not a big enough warm up for you, you could take two more. All right, so that's nice. Sometimes we do 4 here to warm up. Now let's take your right leg, let's extend it up. Let's fold your heel to glute. So here's a little series that we're going to do nice and slow. You're going to lift the left heel. You're going to take this right knee, open it up, and come into your high plank position and tap the right knee to your tricep. Take an inhale, sweep it back up. Oh my God, you're going to do that 2 more times. Lift the heel. It's a little knee tappy tap. Tap. Oh boy. 1 more. Now, the people that want to take that nice little challenge, you've got your left heel, knee tap. Of course. And then you have your option to fly. So if you have been practicing and you want to fly, that's your opportunity. Take it back. Everybody meets. Three-legged dog. Oh my God. Into downward facing dog. Oh dear. Let's take that right leg up again. Folding heel to glute. Step the right foot to your right thumb. And I want you to look ahead. Okay, now as we look ahead, take this back foot, left foot, drag it up 45 degrees. This is going to be warrior one. I want you to be heavy here. Head heavy, shoulders heavy. In fact, you can take the hands, reach them behind you, interlace, so you've got the thumbs into the opposite elbow creases. Exhale, hold, pull yourself down. Good. Now, release. Press into the front foot and the back leg equally. Stack up the spine, roll it up. We're going to call this warrior one. As we lengthen the legs, the arms reach overhead. So really important here are the hips and the shoulders square to the front of my mat. Don't let this happen here. Okay, so we want nice squareness. Take the arms up. Good. Again, I'm going to hold that grip. Biceps are glued to the ears. Good. Bend the knee. Okay, good. I want you to reach the fingertips forward. Lean into this front leg. Oh, yes. And you're going to lift off here into what we call warrior three. Okay? So square hips this time. We came from an open hip to closed hip. So the left toes point to the ground. Arms reach forward. Hold. Very nice. I have a slight bend here to not extend fully, to hyperextend the knee. We don't want to do that. Hold and breathe. You're going to bend your right knee, step the left foot back to find your warrior two opening. Oh my God, hold. Okay, warrior two, shoulders stacked over hips. Hold here, take up some space. You want to make sure when you're looking at that back foot that you find the arch of the foot. Hold here. Good, I'm pressing through the outer edge of the left foot, pressing through that right heel. From warrior two, take your left hand down, extend the right leg, right palm lifts. We're going to reach up. You're going to feel this right side body stretch. Call this a little triangle here. Okay, my little peaceful. This one's basically, you could do this too. If you want to keep the bend, you can keep the bend. Okay, otherwise take it back, hold, and from here, you're going to take this all the way through. Warrior two, one more time. Oh my God. I know. And then take your right hand down. Cartwheel the left hand. And then I want you to drag this left foot, reach it up for standing split. So this right hamstring's feeling it. The right glute is supporting you. The left toes are still reaching up toward the ceiling. Now, the hands can come to the ankle. They can stay right here if you have a block or a book. The hands can go here to help you. Otherwise, the hands are here. You can also reach the arms back as you pull yourself a little closer. Hold. 3, 2, ooh, you think you're done? Take your hands down. Let the left foot draw down to meet the right. Oh, that's not going to feel good. This is going to feel so stretchy and lengthy. Your left isn't going to feel so good. Take an exhale. Take an inhale, half lift. An exhale, fold to bend the knees. Take an inhale, rise. Good. Open up here, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it back all the way, swan dive. Take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Plant the hands. You can step, float. You can even hop it back. Do something fun. Keep your right leg up if you want into upward facing dog. And then take it back. Down dog. Breathe here in that downward facing dog. Just a little bit. Couple breaths. Good. Let's extend the left leg, folding heel to glute. So here we are. We're going to take that nice little flying option or tap. It's the lift of the heel. I'm going to open up the hip, tap the knee to the tricep. Inhale, reach it back. 3 giant ones. On that third one, exhale, take the oblique, tap. Your third one, you have the option to fly. In that case, oh God, this is how you do it, guys. You take the knee. If the knee can reach the tricep, you can do this, I promise. The elbows have to draw in toward each other, creating a little shelf. I'm gonna squeeze my back tush. Oh yes, and then I'm gonna lengthen the leg, and oh, we're gonna meet it back. Oh my God, a three-legged dog. And then left toes draw down to meet the right. So it's not, yoga tricks are about tricks, guys. That's how they are, a little trickery. So let's hold here for 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone. Good, 2 more breaths. I got that tailbone lifted up to the ceiling. Good, lengthen the legs again. Left leg extends to the sky, fold heel to glute, lift the right heel. And then the left foot steps into the left thumb. Good, look up, drag the right toes up. So if you remember Warrior 1, it's the same setup as pyramid. The knee is gonna stay bent just for the moment. I'm gonna exhale, hold myself, pull myself down. I might even use my hands here to help pull myself down. Hold. Good. Now make sure the head is heavy, shoulders are heavy. I'm pressing into both feet. Navel draws up and in as I roll up. Stack up the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Good, lengthen the leg so the kneecap lifts so both quads are now active. Take the arms up, reach. Squaring off, don't be here. We want to be squared up to the front of the mat or the front of your room, wherever you're practicing. Hold. Good. We're going to take it all the way, bend. And then all you're going to do here is shift your weight. So I'm going to start leaning. The fingertips have to reach forward. I'm squaring off the hip by turning my toes toward the floor. Exhale, reach. I'm turning the right glute on to lift the back leg. Hold. This is nice and long here. 1 big long line of energy from the fingertips to the toes. Hold. Couple breaths here. By the way, if you lose your balance, it's not a big deal, right? You lose your balance. So what? Find it again, right? Balance is only found in adjusting, constant adjusting. Something's pushing, something's pulling, something's lifting. Hold and breathe. Good, gently, slowly. This is where the control comes in as we drag the right foot, step it back. So slow, step it back, step it back. Open up the hip. Now to your Warrior 2, shoulders back and down. So Warrior 2 is just kind of setting up. It's a nice strong base pressing through the outer edge of the right foot, making sure the right arch of the foot is visible. Hold here your nice little Warrior 2. And then the backhand comes down. I'm going to lengthen here. Kneecap again lifts. Flip the palm. Take it up. You're going to feel this side body stretch all the way from this middle finger all the way down the side body. So hold here, squeeze, 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 breathe. I like to bend this elbow so we can get a little bit deeper on the exhales. Woo! Listen, you guys should be creating some heat here, right? So if you're not stretching enough, you're not giving me enough here. So breathe, 1 more breath. Good. You can take it right back down into your Warrior 2. Oh my God. And then I'm going to take this left hand all the way down to the mat. The right arm's going to cartwheel. This hip comes with me, squaring off. Drag the toes. Exhale, extend the leg. So here's the deal. When you're here, if you did have something here, it would be nicer for you, right? For sure. So remember that. You can grab a stack of books or something. Now also what happens here is this hip, we want to keep it turned. We want to close it in this standing split series. Okay, we're going to open it up in a second, but don't let this happen. Okay, keep it turned wherever you can. I'm also finding a spot on the floor semi in front of me, okay, that doesn't move. My gaze, I fix the gaze there, and then if I want to challenge my balance a little bit more, which I don't really know if I want to, I'm going to take the head and drop the head back. But that's just a whole extra. That's a whole lot of extra, guys. Yowzer. Now, right toes slowly. Look at that, nice and easy. Let them draw down. Oh, to meet the left. Yowzer. Take a little right side, left side sweep there. Take an inhale. half lift to find the length. Take the exhale, hands behind the calves, exhale, fold deep, 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 bend the knees. Big giant inhale, rise, open up. Good, exhale, cactus arms. Reach it up on the inhale, and then take it back down. And that swan dive, I'm leading with the chest, with the chin, with the heart, until the hands come back. One more time. Inhale, half lift, and then fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, anything, step, float, hop. I might just go like so. Take it down, chaturanga, take it up. Upward facing dog, take it back, down, dog. Woo! Heels are gonna lift, you're gonna take the knees right back down to the floor. So, here's the other thing. You can use this practice just like that as practice. You could take that whole series and do that again, okay, on one side then the other. And what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you how to help open up the hips here just a little bit more. So I'm just gonna find a little seat here, and I'm gonna rock my little baby here. So I'm gonna take one leg, hand through here, hand here. Okay, so the object is to keep that chest nice and tall. I want to create some opening here, okay, and also with the hamstring. So I'm gonna rock through here. If I wanted to take that deeper, I'm really gonna press this shin into my chest. The toes are flexed. So I'm going to rock this here a little bit too. I'd also like to take a little bit of, hey, let's rock that down and bring it back up. So you're really just trying to move through posture when we're coming through, right? This is going to actually, believe it or not, help you with the flying that we just did too, okay? Now, if you want to take that just a little bit deeper, I'm going to take this hand under the calf. It's like I have a purse. I think of my leg as a purse. I'm going to hike it over my shoulder. This might look uncomfortable. It's not. What gets uncomfortable is when we take this hand here, and we start trying to kind of extend, to find a little extra there. That's a little extra special. But all of these hip openers that we do, including pigeon and things like this, will help you get there. What's the point? It's just fun. It doesn't, I just wanted to give you that little tidbit. It's just fun for me. It doesn't mean that I can move better than you. It's just fun. And it's also really beneficial to your hamstrings and your hips. Okay, so let's sweep that back. You can do that on your own time on the other side too. But let's get back to movement. Sometimes we have these breakthroughs when we practice of, geez, I remember that, and I think you guys would really enjoy that even if you don't ever get into that compass pose. You could also prep, this is the same thing on the floor, guys. Okay, so you could prep that whole thing and thread the needle on the ground. But let's sweep it back. That's enough break for you. Take it back to downward facing dog. Oh yes, you're gonna bend the knees. Look at the hands. Step, float, hop it up. Now, instead of coming up here, I want you to shoot that butt down a little bit, draw the arms up, and then sit it down into what we call chair, okay? So chair here, we don't want this tailbone lifted, we want to tuck just a little bit, knees together, toes together, hold chair. Good. I want you to take the hands right into the heart, and let's lift the heels here and lower through chair. We're going to open up the knees and come down a little lower. What? Yep, knees together. Come back, hold those heels up. Take it down just a little bit. Open up. Woo! Close. Lift. Take the heels down. Okay? Now, let's take an exhale. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. You're going to look over the right shoulder. Take both knees together. Lift the left heel. I'm looking right here at my pinky. Hold. Okay, and then we're going to open up. Ooh, are we? We're going to open up everything to what we call revolved half moon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the tough one. Take it back through, close it all off. The same exact way that you came in, you're going to come out. Hold. Yeah, I can't look at you or I will fall for sure. And now take the step back, left hand down, right arm lifts. Okay, hold that, take the right arm, sweep. 3 giant big sweeps here. Oh yes, right hand comes down. Take this right leg. This right leg is not going to want to move, guys. That's normal. Take an inhale, suck your navel in, press the hands into the mat, sweep it back, 3-legged dog, hold. Work out that ankle a little bit, and then right toes will draw down. Woo! to meet the left. You want to try that on the other side? I knew you did. I know. Bend the knees. Step, float, hop it up. Oh, exhale. Sweep the arms all the way up. Sit it back down. Chair. Okay. My knees are together, feet are together, inner thighs zipped up, hands. Take a big exhale. We're not going to do the heels. That was just a little fun thing for you. You could do it if you wanted. But take the exhale all the way through. Twist. Good. My hands are pressed together, navel in, pressing all the way into the left foot as the right knee connects to the left, right heel to glute. I'm going to release the right hand toward the floor, opening up the right leg back. Woo! Left arm up. This is a little revolved half. Oh my God. It's normal. Yeah, the slower you move, the harder it is, guys. Now, take it all through. Slow, slow. The same way that you came in. Oh my God, there's your challenge. Hold, hold, hold. Right foot steps back, right hand comes down. It's all at the same time into revolved. Lunge, big sweep of the arms. That little sequence, you know, you could work that for a good 20 minutes for sure. Hand down, shoot your head forward, strong arms, inhale, sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog. Take a little, ankle roll out here in both directions. Left toes draw down to meet the right. Walk the feet to the hands. Okay, we're going to go as flat-footed as we can. Good. Take your peace sign fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Exhale, pull yourself a little closer. Good. Take an inhale, half lift. Good. Take an exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Big giant inhale, rise. Good. And let's take the hands right to the heart through here. This is your standing mountain pose Tadasana. This is where we're going to end today. But I want you to make sure that when you do practice that you have fun, connect the breath to your movement. That's what's going to carry you through. And it doesn't have to be a super serious practice, but these are some things that you can have fun with to build upon your yoga practice. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.